Good morning and welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Sharon, and today I'm going to show you all a bunch of new books, and we're going to read some new books. But first, we're going to sing our opening song. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Because your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. Okay, first book we're going to do is Not Quite Norway, written by Jessie Seema and read with the permission of Simon & Schuster. This one is super cute. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. Oh, there he is. There's Kelp. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. So, look at all, I don't think he likes the seafood much. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. Found himself at the surface closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like Kelp. There he is way up there. Can you see him? What is that? Kelp swam toward land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. Is he going to walk like a crab? Oh, look, he's trying to walk like a crab. Oh, and he fell down. It wasn't, Eventually, he caught on to the hang of it. Oh, then he followed a turtle, and he walked like he should. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! No, actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. Oh no, he's not a narwhal? He's a unicorn? Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow. And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was in fact a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the seas. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Oh, they're saying, come back soon. Kelp swam home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Kelp! Oh, they got him a big welcome home sign. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he had experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns? Or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, just maybe, he didn't have to choose. And they all came together, the unicorns and the narwhals. The end. That was a really, really cute one. Okay, now we're going to do I Took My Frog to the Library. And this is adapted from the book I Took My Frog to the Library by Eric Kimmel. I took my frog to the library, but he jumped up on the checkout desk and scared the librarian. I took my chicken to the library, but she laid an egg on the computers. I took my pelican to the library, but he had a book in his beak. I took my snake to the library, but he hid in the picture books and shed his skin all over. I took my giraffe to the library, and she was so tall, she was reading over everybody's shoulders. I took my hyena to the library, but he laughed so hard during story time, nobody could hear. I took my elephant to the library, and he was so good. He stacked his books neatly. She was very well behaved. She asked the librarian questions, and she listened to the story and laughed in all the right places. But my elephant is very big. So big, she wrecked the library. The bookshelves were ruined. The librarian said, "You are always welcome at the library, but please leave your animals at home." So, whenever I go to the library, I leave my frog at home. I leave my chicken at home. I leave my pelican at home. I leave my snake at home. I leave my giraffe at home. I leave my hyena at home. And I leave my elephant at home. And she reads to all of them. The end. Okay. So just remember, if you get an elephant, she'll read to people. Okay, now I'm going to read. This is another new book we just got, What If Pig? And it's written by Lindsay Hunter and read with the permission of HarperCollins. What if you had a friend like Pig? What if he was the nicest pig you'd ever met? What if he was incredibly kind, fabulously fun, and endlessly generous? But it's your favorite. Oh, he's giving the mouse a donut, even though it's his favorite, because he's kind. What if you felt pretty lucky to have a friend like Pig? That's how Mouse felt. In fact, that's how everyone felt about Pig. Pig was so kind and so generous and so much fun that he had a brilliant idea. What if I throw a party? So there's his party checklist. Decorations, hats, snacks on sticks, no sausages, cake, and donuts, top tunes, make fancy invitations, and games with prizes for all. Wow, he's going to throw a fancy party. Pig's party was sure to be the talk of the town. But what if Pig has a secret? Uh-oh. Pig was a tremendous worrier, a porky panicker, a proper nervous Nelly. What if I've made a terrible mistake? What if a ferocious lion eats all the invitations? Or worse, eats all the guests? Oh no. What if everyone gets stuck in a massive blizzard? What if nobody comes? Or worse, what if everybody comes? What was he thinking? Lame. And has an absolutely awful time. Trevor had a chocolate fountain and an ice sculpture. They're not being very nice, are they? Oh, what if no one really likes me at all? Oh no. What do you think? Think people like him? I know. What if I cancel the party? Tell everyone I'm sick. Go to bed and never leave the house. Whew. He's got it bad. Okay, Pig, if you're sure, what if we go for a little walk? Oh, there's Mouse, his friend Mouse. They're going to go for a walk. Think maybe he's going to try to calm him down a little bit. Mouse, what if I always feel sad? Don't worry, Pig. Things don't stay gray for very long. Surprise! Oh my goodness, look. All of his friends that he was so nervous about, they threw him a party. Maybe we're more alike than we think. What if we all talked about our worries? I worry that no one can tell I'm a horse. My ears are too small. I worry that I look silly. We're scared of water. I'm not even outdoorsy. I get really nervous around cats. Mousy, yay! Me too. So you see, they're all worried about something. But they're all friends. Mouse, what if I have the kindest, most generous, and fun friends a pig could meet? Yes, Pig, what if? The end. So see, it's okay to be nervous, but you still have all of your friends. The end. Okay. Now we're going to do 5 little books. Let me get my books up here. Oh, I'm going to take down my library, though, because all my books won't fit. Okay, here's a silly book. Oh, it's got a silly thing on the inside. Here's a spooky book with a ghost, too. Here's a book from outer space. Uh-oh. Here's a fantasy book with a magic wand. And an adventure book with a sword. Okay. 5 little books at the library. 5 little books as great as can be. Along comes Sophia with her library card and took one home to read. 4 little books at the library, 4 little books as great as can be. Along came Oliver with his library card to take one home and read. Ooh, he's going to read a spooky book. 3 little books at the library, 3 little books as great as can be. Along comes Liam with his library card to take one home to read. I bet Liam's going to read an adventure book. 2 little books at the library, 2 little books as great as can be. Along comes Ava with her library card to take one home and read. How about the fantasy book? 1 little book at the library, 1 little book as great as can be. Along came Noah with his library card to take one home and read. And he's going to read the silly book. The end. Okay, now we're going to read one more book that I have picked out. It is called Llama Glamorama. It's written by Simon James Green and Gary Parsons and read with the permission of Orchard Books. Yes, in Larry's barn, the llamas were good. They followed the rules. They did as they should. The llamas were calm. Their voices stayed low. They made their way slowly wherever they'd go. Yes, Larry was proper and very polite, but he had a big secret that happened at night. He kept it all quiet to avoid any drama, but while the others all slept, he was a toe-tapping, hand-clapping, dazzling, dancing llama. He loved to twist, he stamped his feet, he kept in time with the techno beat. But llamas aren't supposed to dance. Have you ever seen one groove? If anybody saw his moves, they would surely disapprove. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Stop the music, hide the hat, jump in bread, pretend to nap. Oh, look at that. Ooh. We heard music, Spitz declared. We heard some rhythmic tapping. It almost sounded like a dance. But that would never happen. What? No way, Larry said. I was just about to snooze. Spitz looked over at the bedpost. Do you have ballet shoes? Oh, there they are hanging on his bedpost. He forgot to take them down. Shoes, you say? That can't be. I've been using these for drinking tea. You don't like tea? Oh, look, by that chair. Are those apples over there? And while the others turned away, Larry made his getaway. As he trudged down the lane, Larry was sad. Being different was lonely. Being different felt bad. None of his friends liked to shimmy and flit. Maybe the dance was a thing he should quit. But what's this? A carnival? Music? Free apples? Farewell, my friends, I bid adieu. I'm going far away. Please don't try to stop me. I won't be back today. There in the distance, bold colors, bright light, for a lonely young llama, a spectacular sight. Larry took a deep breath and joined in the crowd. He saw llamas dancing, and the music was loud. He grooved and he moved, he leapt and he pranced. Salsa flamenco, did he belly dance? Flossing and tango, the jive and fandango. He ate one apple after another and met Disco Queen, Llama Summer, loved hearing her sing. He felt like a king. Larry was happy there were others like him, The Llama Glamorama was a wonderful thing. He returned to the barn later that day. Listen up, friends. I've something to say. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm taking a chance. I hope you won't hate me, but I love to dance. Spitz raised an eyebrow. Patch seemed to frown. Uh-oh, thought Larry. I'll have to leave town. Then Spitz started giggling, and Patch cracked a smile while Mop began clapping for quite a long while. It turned out that each was a bit different, too. Patch's patch was just hair dye. Really, it's true. Spitz then revealed that he played the maracas, and Mop told the group he was an alpaca, so he wasn't even really a llama. Says everyone acted surprised, but they had suspected this for a while, so they didn't really know if it was true or not. So Larry showed his moves, and all four danced with glee. He sang, I'm a rockin' tootin', rootin' tootin', lockin', poppin', groovin', movin' llama. And I'm proud to be me. The end. So be whoever you want to be. You want to be a dancing llama? Be a dancing llama. Okay. Now we're going to sing Skinamarink. Are you ready? Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you too. Boo boo be doo. Mwah! Okay, that's my favorite part. Okay, now this is our craft this week. I'm going to make a craft stick picture frame. You will get a little kit, and it's going to have your craft sticks and assorted stickers, and some kits will have a sheet of sticker, but it's got stickers, craft sticks, glue dots, and a little magnet instructions. And you can put it on your refrigerator if you want with the magnet, or you don't have to. You can put it wherever you want. And these will be available in the children's department or at the drive-through window. Now I'm going to just highlight a few books here. I did some picture books, but we do have other new picture books in the library. We always have new books you can come and grab and take home. We also have some easy chapter books, which are just a step up from easy readers and just maybe just a little step down from just regular chapter books. We have some regular fiction, which we also have book bundles. So this one just happens to be in a book bundle this month. You'll get all three of them and a surprise. We have some new series in the library. You got a Funny Scaries Dog Squad, Strange Worlds Travel Agency, and then Alley Cross by James Patterson. These are all brand new series that we've just gotten in. And we also have a variety of what is, who was, and who is books in the library. So we always have a great selection of new books for you to come in and look at. Okay, now we're going to sing our closing song, which is, oh, I lost my paper. There it is. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sitting. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over. I hope you have a lovely day. Come back next week for Story Time with Miss Chris. Bye-bye.